Hey guys.
Why you say it like their mom died, bro?
I've got bad news.
I'm sorry to hear this, but we are doing power rankings for week 1. This is their teams right now, how we're feeling with them. I'm with Dynamic and Frags. Hey guys.
Oh.
Me and Frags
I'm
just
not
did
left out this time.
East first, less teams, East first. We did East first last time.
Yeah, East first makes sense.
East first, okay. Chengdu's not a real team, we put them down here. Spark's the best, we know this. Start at the top, why not? It's the easiest way.
Charge is the second best.
Are we really saying Spark's the best?
Oh, yeah. What are you saying, bro?
Go ahead.
How high?
Go ahead.
Now, here's the thing. In the past, I've hated Guangzhou. Or not hated, but I've been a doubter of Guangzhou. I've brought down your Choice A1 stocks.
No, you have not.
But maybe...
Never.
No, I've tried to.
Yeah.
I've tried to.
Yeah.
What are we thinking on the charge in number 1, huh?
I'm feeling charge number 2.
Leave
Just like...
was so good. Leave was insane.
Spark
I'm
look
just wondering
insane.
what we're thinking.
I feel like Spark has the highest like skill ceiling as a team compared to any other team right now. And,
I
like,
agree. And that's why I want
they
Spark
look-
as 1 as well.
I feel like they look the most dangerous.
Bro, it's feeling
as
us
a team.
out. How we doing with that?
I want to see how high we'd want to put
I
them,
think-
or if there's any
I
argument.
think charge at 2 is
I
healthy.
think charge at 2 is real.
I agree.
I mean, Jimmy looks great, which is not
is
something
insane.
that I normally agree
That
with.
is like legitimately criminal for how bad he was before.
Choi. No. Goat. Best player in the league, maybe. Hold on. Faraway was great. Xerneas was great. And Piggy looked good on main tanks, which is not something I expected either. And he looked good on off tanks. So the Charge are just kind of that team. I think the Spark and Charge actually play this week, so we'll see how Piggy
Yeah,
looks.
they do. It's
Yeah.
the Joe. It's the Joe down.
Yeah.
I'm feeling some souls coming next.
I think both Souls are next.
Yeah.
Dynasty
I
won,
think
but I like
Infernal above.
more.
I was gonna say the same thing.
I like
think
Dynasty more.
no. I think Infernal losing that was Infernal's fault,
Yeah.
not Dynasty's fault.
How many maps
I think
did Void
Infernal
play?
just choked
None,
out.
right?
He played one
No,
map
he played
on
Sigma.
Reinhardt, and he.
Oh no! Didn't he
won.
play Sigma?
No, he played. Oh, did he play 2 then? He played.
I may be
Shambali.
misremembering, but I swear he played Sigma.
Well, I remember him for Reinhardt, right? His Reinhardt
Yeah.
was good on Shambali. They won. They full held. It
Oh,
was going to be like if they lost first, he was probably going to swap. They didn't lose first.
I feel
Right.
like Dynasty looked better overall. Anyways, like Prophet was really good. I think Young
one?
Prophet had. I'm gonna say young and old. Young Prophet definitely had weaknesses with his hero pool. Like his ability to flex definitely showed lack thereof.
Okay, is that a real sentence?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you can't understand basic English, man, if you're like I can keep
Okay.
it down to smaller words for you, like five
His
alphabet.
inflexibility showed lack thereof. I don't think. Okay, I get it.
No, his flexibility showed lack thereof.
I mean, his Sombra and Tracer were not good.
Yes, that's what I mean.
And that's like what he's playing in this meta most of the time. His Hanzo was alright, but it was worse than MN3's. By a lot. MN3 was playing well.
The only thing I'm giving Dynasty right now is
They literally won.
No, I know, but the only thing I'm giving them right now is that they have Prophet, like older Prophet. They have Prophet with the F,
I had to think about it.
and and they have Belisria. That's what I like about the Dynasty. And then
Like
the rest, I
Belisria.
prefer. Oh yeah, I like Belisria.
Bellisria
I
looks
do
like
not
a
like-
chump in the game, though. I cannot.
And then I
lie.
do not like
The back line.
not like the rest. I really don't like the backline of Dynasty comparative to Infernal. So that's how I'm feeling.
I like Infernal's DPS more, I like their tank more, and I like their backline more. I think they're just a better team. I'll be
I also like
honest.
their colors more. I like their colors more. And jerseys.
Listen, bro. If they're the better team, then why'd they lose?
They choked, okay?
It's 2v1. It's 2v1.
They
The better
choked,
team doesn't.
bro.
It doesn't choke, bro. That's what I
think
got.
if you
Yeah.
replay that match, they win 60% of the time, at least.
Okay.
I
They
think the
just
odds are
had to-
higher,
they just-
but yeah.
They're just unlucky, you know?
I agree.
don't know, man. I don't know, man.
Why though? Like you said Prophet played well, but he didn't play
I
well
think
in Somber
okay.
Tracer, which is what he played
Realistically,
the most.
looking at the next week, I feel like once Soul Dynasty I feel like they should utilize Void more. I feel like if once they realize they should utilize the players they have in a better way than putting Void in on Ryan, because I didn't
good.
see him play, but yeah, he won his map, whatever. But like he should be in more than for like stuff he actually plays. In my opinion, I feel like this team overall looks more dangerous. Maybe Mag Winston is good right now. Well,
Yeah.
have you seen the Mag Zarya, bro? Like,
He doesn't need to play that.
Yeah,
I don't
what
know
if he
we're
does,
even need
bro?
to see it.
He doesn't need to play
Zarya's
that.
seeing playtime right now. In fact,
Yeah, but like I feel like
It's
Zarya's
not. Yeah, but it's not like
listen, bro.
like you need to play
Zarya
Zarya's
Reaper
not-
in your backline.
Zarya's not seeing playtime because it's like, yeah, man, that's the best pick you can possibly do on this map. It's like, oh, it's a comfort pick for whoever wants to play it and they want to play it. You know?
Anyways, I feel Infernal is constricted
Disregard what I said. Sure.
by
yeah.
Mag.
Bro just ignored it.
I know.
The only time you'd want the Zarya, like really, like you say you need it, is for like Junker Queen, right? If like
Listen.
Winston and the Junker Queen, that's like
Listen, I could go either way on this one, but I like Infernal better still.
I won't die on this hill.
you won't.
Okay, Infernal.
I won't.
Okay, then
I'm
Infernal is
with-
what?
Infernal is quite good. I'm a big.
Okay, then it's
best
Dallas,
M3
then
fan.
Shanghai, right?
Yeah.
Dallas, then
Dallas
Shanghai.
isn't the last.
I think Dallas is definitely second to last. Shanghai
Can you
looked
name
like
one good part of Dallas last time? Can you name one good part?
Ooh. I can't.
Sparkle looked all right on Genji. Bleta Sigma looked good.
Mhm.
Isu on Ash. Save him, bro. Somebody save
Save
him.
Listen, bro, Hanbin was a little sleepy. He gotta wake up.
Shanghai legit did more against Spark than Dallas did against Charge.
I think that's true actually.
Hisu almost
Dallas was getting spawn
Did
camped
things.
on Havana second.
never
Man.
before seen. Literally never before seen.
Like they pushed out of in spawn camping them on defense. That's embarrassing. Fuck it, Dallas below Shanghai for this week. It'll probably change. 100% this
Well,
is
power
gonna change. There's
rankings
no way.
aren't made to stay the same.
Yeah.
But right now, I saw more life out of Shanghai than Dallas.
That's fair.
And I think Shanghai, like Hisu literally has more carry potential by just being that guy than Edison does. I don't care. They don't
Yep.
want to hear it.
Yep. Sure.
I feel like it's not over for Dallas though.
Oh no,
No,
for sure
no,
not.
no, no.
They
They're gonna-
get Dallas needs to put Hanbin on his heroes. Like they have no reason not to play Junker Queen, right? Junker Queen's good in the Winston comps. You want that to be your main comp. And then if they go off of something, if they go Zarya or they match or something, you just mirror that, right? You have Hanbin.
I mean, yeah, 100%.
You have one of the best Junker Queen
The best Junker
Sigma
Queen.
players in the world
Yeah.
with a really good Diva and Zarya. Why is he on Reinhardt?
I mean, Dallas have never
Why
won
is
an
he on
opening
Winston?
match, so
Yeah. Okay, I like this. I like this. Dallas have way more potential than Shanghai, but they're here for now. Okay, West. Vegas are
okay.
at the
So
very
Vegas
bottom.
is
Yeah.
like 7 tiers down. They don't.
Oh, we didn't do tier breaks, but I think that's okay.
I feel
Well,
like
there's a tier
Nixel
break
is
between-
not terrible.
Tier break at 3.
I think
here?
Washington
Right here?
Justice
Yeah.
is actually
Yeah, and then tier break between Shanghai and Seoul.
Vegas are the worst, and then Valiant, pretty simple, yeah.
Yep.
Not too much to go in
And
there. Vegas look awful.
hear me out. Hear me out. London.
yeah. Mm,
I take Nixel over London right now. I am really unimpressed by London.
Who
I'm
did they
also-
take a map off of?
Well, Boston.
I'm
Boston looked bad in that map. Like they weren't even trying. Izzy jumped off the map.
they're booming
I'd be down
before
to
our eyes.
toss London in the barrel for now.
I like
They look
London
quite
down.
bad.
I like.
It's like
I just
New
think
York,
that-
too.
They're just struggling to. They don't have that magic that we saw last year, right?
They don't have a
lost,
clear identity.
Yeah, they
anymore.
lost their identity. They don't know why they were good. Like they forgot.
Yeah.
And,
And we're
Sparker
seeing-
didn't play full time. Like Sparker
We're
was
also-
subbed out.
We're also seeing Backbone. I mean, Backbone does have Widow. That's been like a joke kind
Some
of thing. He
Mickey
does
Mouse.
have a Widow, But it's like, huh? Like, why are we seeing on Junkertown no Sparker?
Benching
That's
Sparker
crazy.
ever is criminal. He should never be benched. He is simply
Yeah.
better than Lethal and Backbone in any composition. He
Yeah.
should be played.
He's your X Factor.
Yeah. So
I don't know. I'm putting them under. I say under. I would put them under Nixel right now, though.
I think Nixel looked kind of good at some points. Besides,
Yeah, I agree.
Halo dying a lot.
Who did Nixel play again?
Nixel
They played
played.
Boston, and
It took a map
It
off
was a very
of
easy map. I think it was
good.
Atlanta. I don't remember. Yoink. Putting this over here. Let me look.
Either
I'm pretty
way.
sure it was Atlanta.
I'm liking NYXL over London right now, but they're very close. I honestly think London should beat them.
It was Atlanta.
But I do like the Signs of Life I saw from Nixel better than Signs of Life I saw from London.
I think it's valid to put New York above London because Fitz was doing things. That's
Okay, I feel like from Nixel, Kellen looked really bad. I think Halo looked really questionable on the Brigitte a lot of the time.
I do
Which
wonder
I
why
think-
they're playing Halo over Led.
I don't know why teams are playing Brig at all, because any team that seems to get play Brig over
no.
Kiriko. No, because you just get
No, I think-
antied. Like, there's so many fights that I've seen in Owl now where one team has Brig, one team has Kiriko. The team with Kiriko aggressively nades, and then the backline just collapses. And it's so common. I think it happened to Nixel. And I think that's why they lost like 4 maps, I'm not gonna lie. Because Halo got naded and then died. I think they looked a lot better when they had Lepin on Lucio as well. And I think that's one of the maps they won. Because they did win a map this week, right?
Okay, I won't die on the hill of London being below Nixel.
They did not win a map. They played Atlanta and Boston.
That's unfortunate.
Okay, put London above.
I think
London got a map
I think
off
London
of
is
Boston.
above. I think London is
Yeah.
above.
Oh, come
Because
on.
like as much as we
I think I'm eating into my own disappointment too much.
yeah. Like New York, like what actually looked good for them? You know what I mean? I guess nothing
true.
really looked great for London either, but I feel like there was at
Psycho
least
looked
more there.
good.
Psycho looked alright.
Fitz looked really good.
Bits is bits.
I think Creative looked good, but like.
Okay, this
I
is
don't
dumb.
wanna-
This is dumb. It's
Yeah.
London. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
London.
Okay.
Okay, man.
Next group of teams is like Justice, Vank Titans,
Justice looked really good, in my opinion. I really like Alpha.
Toronto's down here.
No. I think they're still
Yeah.
above. Or actually, well, are we tier breaking between?
Well, I'm just like doing the next
Oh.
couple.
Oh,
There's
okay.
there's no real tier breaks right now. So I feel like none of these guys are down here at least.
I think you can drop Shock
No,
into
I
that
think-
tier as well right now. Shock don't look like a top tier
Ooh.
team.
Like that.
I still think Boston's below Toronto.
I'm not
That's
gonna have
stupid.
that.
You're not gonna.
I'm
You're not gonna have that.
I'm not gonna have that. I think Toronto.
Boston
I'm like,
looked
Who
like-
did Boston beat? Go
They
ahead.
beat-
Tell me who Boston beat,
They beat
and
Nixel
then tell me who Toronto played and lost to.
London.
Go ahead.
Don't make me do it. Don't make me
Go
do
ahead.
it.
Tell me who
Boston-
Boston beat.
They
They beat
New
Nixel
York
and London.
and London.
Yeah,
But look,
and
we're
they
putting
lost a
Toronto
map to London. They lost.
Okay,
a
that
map
was like,
to
who cares?
London.
No one cares about that map. It was so they didn't care. They were
Okay.
They don't give a
But
fuck.
you know what I do care about?
What do you care about?
The maps that Toronto took off Glads, or the map, and then the series that they almost won against Shock, which I think Shock is better than you are saying, from what I understand.
I think Toronto looked really good in the Shock.
Against
game,
Shock,
actually.
against Shock, I agree.
See,
Shock
the
looked
way
bad in most of that series, and I think Shock just actually clutched the last map.
I think the way that I'm looking at this is I'm seeing in this order, it's Titans, then it's Boston, then it's Toronto, then Shock. That's what I'm thinking.
Where are you putting Justice?
Justice is below Titans.
You want Justice, Titans, Boston, Toronto, Shock.
That's what I want, yeah. For that midsection. That's what I want, yeah.
I think Vancouver's worse than Washington right now. When we start
Really?
there. Yeah.
I could bite.
I like Alpha Yi is playing out of his fucking mind right now.
Alpha E is playing better than Sugar
was a
Free.
threat.
Yep.
And he's also more diverse in hero pool. I feel like he has a lot more to offer right now.
Sure.
Sugar
I
Free
think-
could be a great talent though.
Sugar
for sure.
Free, yeah.
Sugar Free looked good as well.
I think
Um,
as soon as Washington figures out their tank like switch swaps a bit better.
Yeah, I also was not a fan of Faith very much. I feel like
I've never been.
I don't know.
Everyone's loved this man, but I think he's on contract to do a job and he does his job. You know?
I agree with Dynamic's earlier point about Brig versus Kiri. I don't think it's like you should never play Brig. I do like Brig, but I like the flexibility of being able to play Kiri on some maps, and Vancouver does not have that at all.
Brig is great on some points, but teams like Defiant, Nixel, and Titans who don't play carry.
I think that Punky not there yet. His off tanks very good.
Yeah.
The Punky not.
I'd
not
like
not
to
so
lean more into Junker Queen.
Yeah, so I like this. And then for these three, what is this song, by the way? Hold on. This song is bad. That's going on in the background. I'm sorry, team.
Next song, bro.
Next song. Team Plasma, let's go. Okay, I think Boston's better than these two. I don't care if they beat the worst teams. They look fucking coordinated. Decay's off his fucking marbles. The backline looks good. Izayaki just had a collapsed lung. So that doesn't really matter here, but it's like they're gonna be rallying around him. Do it for Izzy. They're gonna be ready, you know what I mean?
Guys, don't leave scrims 40 minutes early for Izzy.
I don't know. I think Boston looks so fucking like it's so hard to say anything. I don't like Striker, but he's not playing bad. I just think Birdwing would be
you're a
better.
hater.
I just think Birdwing would have been better. But if you want to give people playtime, that is how you would give Striker playtime. So
Yeah, bro, you don't want the bird ring, May.
I do actually. I'd be down.
No, you don't, bro.
Birdwing
That
has
guy
a
fits
Sombra.
in.
We've seen it in the past.
He has a Sombra. You don't got that May on him like Striker does, though.
Striker, you did not know Striker had a May on him, bro.
I didn't.
not
I
a May.
didn't. I didn't know I'd ever see a Striker May.
I don't know. I like Boston still. Do you have any real criticism here
Real criticism?
about Boston?
I don't think they're actually that good. I think losing that map to London is pretty atrocious. On their record, if they're supposed to be that super team that's better than Shock Defiant. See, I think I have liked the Shock's look a lot better than you guys. Is the problem?
I think I liked the Overwatch Boston Uprising was playing more than I liked the Overwatch Shock was playing.
Yeah.
Because Shock looked sloppy.
Shock
Shock
did not
look-
have a game plan. They were uncoordinated as
Shock was
hell.
like just looking for Proper to carry or like something to happen, which eventually would happen. They're 5 very good players, obviously. But Boston Uprising looked like they had executions a lot of the time, off of cooldowns or ult rotations, or like they were just playing really smart and aggressive. They were playing up to their strengths with the K Tracer popping off all the time.
Mm-hmm.
We are allowing Supreme and his guys to move up the list, and I don't want to put any eggs there. That basket is off limits.
Bro, they played good Overwatch. I don't know. They were synced. They had the K carry. It looks good. And now Toronto Shock, if it was just their 2 games, that one game, I actually like Toronto more than Shock in that one game, even though they lost. Because I thought they looked more like a team and they like had a good idea of what they were doing and look at their system was good. And then played the Gladiators and all of that just evaporated in 2 days. It was just gone because you're not playing Hydron all the time for 0. Like, it's literally what it's the same thing as Sparker, just Hydron version.
I don't
right?
think Defiant knows their DPS rotation yet.
No, I don't think they do. It looked like they did against Shock. It looked like they did.
Yeah.
And then
Dude, I think Defiant also just immediately gets so much better with Mageddon in the rotation.
yeah. I like
OG
Mageddon.
died first a lot in his games. It's unfortunate for a first couple game start luck. But I think
OG's
Mageddon in the
getting
rotation,
hard caught out by nades.
because I don't think he's supposed to be playing full time. That's not what this roster is intended for anymore. With Overwatch 2 moving towards more flexible supports, Sir Majed Carry Co looks like a huge part of this team that is missing right now.
Yeah.
And I think once he comes back, Defiant will look a lot better.
Kaluge.
Kaluge looked bad. Kaluge looked not good on Winston.
I See, I don't
I
think.
showed you the clips, bro.
No, I saw them. There were some, yeah, but you showed me some questionable things, and the rest of the series is like there's other. He's got bright spots. I think my problem with
His team
Kalush.
did not have a bubble ever, bro. They were playing with that
The
shit on
most
cooldown
important
constantly.
Yeah.
Monkey cooldown.
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
fumbled.
I was just gonna say that I think that Kalush is serviceable on everything, but I want to see more like elite playmaking. You know, like or not even elite. I just want to see better playmaking.
I just want to see my bubbles not get put on literally nothing. 0 people on the enemy team was looking at him. 0. And he just flops it. It's like he's like, I just jumped here, bubble down. Barrier projector on the floor. Like whatever the fuck Winston says.
You could tell he was playing a more passive, supportive.
Well, that's
that's
what I meant when I said I want to see more playmaking. I want to see like him doing things and not just system monkey.
Yes.
Yeah.
In the Glad's game, it looked like his passive playstyle was just pushed back and Glad's took the space over.
Yeah.
Instead of him being able to like gain resource advantage, Glad's was able to just like get picks and push space. It was.
Okay, so what does this mean for our ranking?
So this means I think Shock are a team of just talent right now in playmaking, and they're still better than Defiant. I think Boston has talent and like team synergy, so I think I like them more than Shock right now. Now Shock, they weren't in practice. They were in a hotel room, all that shit. I don't care right now, really. Like they just don't look good right now, so they're gonna stay down low to me. I think it looks like that in that order. Maybe even no Boston.
How do we feel about Glad's dropping in tier?
I think these are very easily the top 4 teams.
I think Glad. Yeah, I think you could make a top 3, and then Glad's drops right tier because Glad's
also using the
also.
tier as I go.
I don't know, Mr. White.
I think Glad's is your 4th. If everything is below, I think Glad's is your 4th.
I agree.
Glad's is your 4th, but I'm just saying that like maybe the tier break.
That being said, Glad's is the 4th, and Kevster had like the quietest week he's ever had.
That is real.
They were also throwing him on like, okay, the Junker Queen or the Junkertown map of him versus Hydron on the Widow. Kevster was like actually just walking around on the first one.
Bro's the observer.
He like wasn't shooting. He was like standing still. I don't know what he was up to.
What reason do you have to not just play Kai Widow? Like it's so peculiar.
They had him on some weird characters. They had him on Tracer, Echo, Widowmaker,
Soldier.
Okay. Besides all of that, right? Besides the weird Kevster shenanigans this week, which he still played well.
He still played well.
But I think that they've solidified. Like in my head, they're firmly above all the other teams that are down there, and I think they always have a punching chance at the teams that are above them, depending on how well they're like playing cohesively. Because I think when I look at them, they're similar to Florida in the sense that they have like really good coaching and they know what the hell they want to do and they have coordination. Now, the problem is the other 3 are either doing playmaking better, like they have better shooters, or better coordination, which is why I think like Florida has better coordination, so they're above them.
Yeah.
Houston and Atlanta have better pieces overall, and will more times often than not shoot better.
I think that's kind of valid.
That's how I see it right now, anyways. But I do like Glad's at 4th, but they could be number 1. They could win. If there was a tournament next week, they could still win the tournament very easily.
Yeah.
Glad's looks very competitive.
That looks really good. Lastro had a great week. Lastro was great.
I like that they've gone to Lastro full time as well.
Yes, it's very good.
I like their backline rotation a lot.
Yeah.
But Babel's looking so good on Kiriko.
Yeah, he's definitely the Kiriko guy. It makes things easy. Yeah, I like that. So I can put a separate one here as we talk about them. Now, who's next up out of these 3?
With these 3 teams, I feel like these 3 are very strong candidates to win anything. They are like established play styles. They looked sharp. They looked individually like all their pieces were firing.
Yeah,
I feel like Florida Mayhem should be the best. in my opinion, should be at number 1. They just look insane.
Hmm.
I think Houston at 2 and then Reign at 3 is, and the reason why I say Florida Mayhem at 1 is because they are so good they can actively troll and still 3-0 a team in Overwatch League.
Okay, we're
Now
in
they
Vegas.
did.
It is Vegas, but they just actually trolled and still didn't lose. They look like so unbearably crazy, and with how they ended the last tournament too. This team looks like they can hunker down on a meta and really tap out a strategy and identify a play style around someone all the time. They look crazy.
So the scary thing about Florida is that they, yeah, like you said, they can like hunker down on a meta, but then they can also be like elite at the meta, but then know the counter comp or the counter style to the meta, and then just switch up on you.
Someone's
right?
most
And
played
just do
hero was Sigma.
Yeah. Which I
like-
wouldn't say
it's
Sigma's
insane.
the meta tank right now, unless
No.
you're on Sigma maps, right?
It's insane.
Now,
Bro's getting in the playtime.
correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't Florida lose a map to Titans this week?
Yes.
They did.
How much do we
Titans
put
just
into
looked
Titans
actually
looking
good.
good
I'm
on
not
that
even gonna
map,
lie.
or-
Sugar Free was going pretty crazy on that map. And you
You can watch the map back. Punk Sigma, they just had better rotations. Like they poked backline better, and they moved around a lot better that map.
Okay.
I was very surprised.
It's like if this was a not main tank meta, Titans would probably be. If it was like they could play Sigma everywhere, they'd be up with like Toronto Shock. If they could play
I feel
that
like-
one look everywhere.
I feel like Titans caught Mayhem slipping because they were. Mayhem was up 2-0 in the series. You know, last map of the series, they were relaxing. Punk
Okay.
don't let you relax.
But I
bro,
guess
on
the
Sigma
the
map.
thing is to that is would Atlanta have dropped that map?
Donghack loses that map behind it.
See,
They play Hawk.
That's kind of real. Hawk looked.
See,
great.
I don't think
Hawk
Atlanta-
looked better than I thought he would. By the way,
I don't think Atlanta drops that map because I think Atlanta's winning a lot because they just mechanically are better than everyone.
I think it's good that they've moved towards Hawk and away from Donghack. Because Hawk played like
I agree with
60% of the maps now, right?
Hawk played a lot.
Yeah, and Donghack,
It's pretty even
Wasn't-
though. It was pretty even.
it's even, but Donghack was pretty much the only one who played Pro Am.
Hawk played a bit, but
So-
yeah, mostly Donghack.
So, can I sell you guys in terms of our number or order here?
Yeah,
Can I sell you? I mean, Dynamic said Florida 1,
yeah.
Yeah.
but I'm thinking it's a Florida. Right now, I'm thinking it's a Florida 3,
Ooh.
Outlaws 2, Atlanta 1.
I really
That's how I'm
liked what
feeling.
Houston was doing.
Because I think Atlanta. So the way I see it is that Atlanta and Houston, like I said earlier, are the two like mechanically like these teams are fucking owning you. You know what I mean? And I think Atlanta's doing that better than Houston. That's how I feel. Like Atlanta feels really sharp and really deadly all the time.
But I give Outlaws more longevity. And I feel like as they play
What does
more
that mean?
games, I feel like Outlaws will get better as they play more and more. With their coaching staff, I feel like their coaching staff is great. Because they still have Junkbuck, right?
Yeah, they've got Junkbuck,
They have
Dushu,
Junkbuck,
and
Neko.
Neko.
I feel like that Junkbuck is actually such a good coach.
I
I feel
I
like-
think long term
Also
that
with
could
the
be. I think
pieces,
long term that could
long
be true.
term.
But right now,
But right now, I think Atlanta's
here's the thing with Houston,
firing
right?
harder.
Pelican was insane this week with his Echo,
Fearless
his
looked
Tracer.
really
his
good.
Tracer was fucking nuts. Absolute bonkers guy. Happy played great on Hitscan and Tracer Sombra. And the backline is just shoot violent. Like,
Yeah.
but Chio was really good on Brig. Chio had a really good Brig. I feel right now, it's really hard to knock Atlanta down, is what I'm thinking. Because they played good ass teams too. Or they played New York and Shock. I guess Houston played better teams. Houston played Glads and who?
In Vegas. Right?
Vegas?
No.
No.
Valiant?
Yeah, Valiant. And the Glads game was like hella close. The Glads could have had 2 maps there.
Yeah.
I'm feeling
Okay. Also, I
Atlanta's
think,
my one. So is Atlanta your one, Tom?
I don't think Atlanta is one. I gotta let me persuade
I
you
like
away.
Florida's Florida has way more looks, and all of the looks look good. Is my thing with Florida.
Outlaws looks really good at their one look.
I
Yeah,
love
but
more than one
they
look.
look supreme at that one look.
Atlanta have more of a one look team than Houston.
Atlanta is very one look right now, just because all we're pretty much seeing is lip spam Sombra.
He's fucking
But
good
he's
at
doing
it.
it incredibly. Yes, of course he's incredibly
He's
good at
fucking
it. Um,
I think Atlanta's better than Houston because I kind of like Fielder more in this meta than Shu.
Really, I was about to say I think Shu is the best on it in the meta right now. He looked like he wasn't making a play. Like he was making a play every fight. Every one of his cooldowns looked utilized perfectly.
Yes,
He
Fielder
looks
does
so
that too,
good.
though. Fielder does that, and then he also lives better.
I think Fielder's doing that as well, really well.
Fielder is actually insane.
And I think
Fielder
Chio,
nades are like deadly.
I like Chio as a compliment more. See, they're not playing the Kiri as much. Like that's kind of like Atlanta's like the antithesis of your Kiriko theory because they just didn't give a fuck.
They don't play it. Yeah.
They don't play it, which I guess you could look at as a weakness if you want
I do
to.
look at it as a weakness. Wait for their nades to
Okay.
get belled, bro. It hasn't happened.
Wait
yet,
for
but
their
it'll
names to
happen.
get belled. I am down for Florida. I'm kind of down for Rain last.
What?
That's what I'm saying, bro. This is
How
what
did we
I'm
I
saying.
don't know, because of the Kiriko thing. I thought about it for a second, and I was like, hold on. Is bro
Where did we
cooking?
lose you? Because they still look super good doing
Okay,
that.
yeah, they do. I think we'll have to see more if the Kiriko actually matters, like you think it does. I think it does, but I also think you don't need to play it.
You don't.
how-
Okay.
How
I
often
feel
is
like
Fielder
it should
getting
be
hit by a
split.
nade? He's not. Fielder don't get hit by no nade. He's that guy. He doesn't get hit by no nade.
Listen,
He's in the
bro.
back.
That's true.
You hitting that.
I
You
don't
hit
think I've
him.
ever seen him get naded.
No, he's not purple at all.
He's
never
not
been
purple at all, bro. But he's never been against Shu like that, bro. If Shu throwing that nade
Okay.
gotta land.
Aren't Atlanta Houston playing next week? We'll literally have our answer.
I think so.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be putting Houston in that game. Me personally.
That's a base
So
take.
I'm
Fearless,
going
look at
Atlanta.
Fearless
look at
looked like
Donghack.
the best.
Look at Fearless, look at Donghack. Try not to laugh. Oh, you can't. You failed. Literally, try not to laugh. Challenge failed. It's over.
Fearless
Done.
looks
Done.
like
Oh,
he has
how
not
can I
gotten
argue?
any amount worse
like
at all. He looked so good in his series. on
Donghack looks
Wednesday.
fine. He was chill. He is fine. Fearless was that guy. He's in. He's in.
Okay.
Pelican, that guy.
Okay. Whatever. I'll get sold. Fuck.
This is gonna make people upset. They look at this. How do you have Atlanta in third? That's literally them. I don't care.
Okay, fine. Florida
this looks
first.
good. Looks good.
Florida first makes sense.
I think Florida first makes so much sense because they're good at what people are playing. They're good at playing other shit. Yeah, they dropped the map to Vancouver. I don't think that's beyond the realm of possibility for Atlanta or Houston, right? Or who did Vancouver get owned by? Well, just Florida. Just Florida. Literally.
I still want Boston below Toronto.
Really? You're going there? No. No.
But like, put it there and it looks good. You know?
I like Shock
It looks
more
worse.
towards
Looks
the
good.
top.
It looks
No, I
worse.
think it looks better.
I
You're on
just
the blue
liked
teams
how
at the bottom.
Boston looked in week 1.
I could put Boston higher.
That's criminal.
It's not.
You are pushing Decay.
Decay was
It's not okay.
nuts. He was
It's not
nuts.
okay to push Decay. It's
It is
not
super
okay
okay.
to push Decay.
If
Decay propaganda.
Decay's standing. He's standing at the fucking Grand Canyon right now. This is Decay. You're not pushing him. He's like, you're not pushing him. You're pushing him. That's what you're doing.
I'm not
Don't get
pushing
it twisted.
shit.
You are
I'm
a
not
murderer.
pushing shit.
You will kill Decay.
Decay.
Decay is peak, bro. He's
What
so
date are you
good.
killing Decay so I can have it in my file? Tell me. I will call the police.
I am not killing Decay.
I don't believe you.
Anyways, I like this list.
I like this list. Yeah, that's
Let
it.
the record show Toronto's better than Boston.
No, they're not. Okay. Goodbye.
I
Goodbye.